Hello, my Gemini friends. Welcome to my channel, Rebel Moon Tarot, and your reading for the first 2 weeks of October. Now, I've chosen the This Might Hurt Tarot deck because I was drawn to. So let's see what the message is from Spirit for you for the first 2 weeks of October. You'll be a Gemini sun if your birthday is between May 21st and June 20th. You could also have Gemini placements as your moon and rising, and there's all sorts of sites online where you can get your birth chart and the zodiac signs. You just have to know your birth time and date and place, and it'll come through for you. Okay, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Emperor. All right. Right now it feels like, or in the first 2 weeks of October, it feels like you're being propelled forward by your emotions. Your emotions are in control in some situation. Good or bad, that's what's fueling you. Okay? And it's a good thing for you. You know that this is what's going to, maybe a rational mind, you know, someone who's spitting out the facts and the statistics and, you know, rationale and logic isn't exactly what's needed in this place. The leadership that's needed right now, the leadership that you're giving is one of emotional support and love and kindness and goodness. Okay. There's a situation within your control in the first 2 weeks of October that, Gemini, you're my communicators, right? And so you know what people need to know. But in the first 2 weeks of October, you also know that the people or the situation that you're dealing with is not going to respond to facts and logic. If you want to get your message across, if you want to lead this situation, you need to do this with love and compassion. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like this is something that you're the perfect one to do it. You're the perfect one to communicate this message because you've lived it, you've experienced it, you've perfected it. You have faced situations with a lot of hard work. That 8 of Pentacles is, you know what you're doing. 3 of Wands. Wow, your message is all over the place. And 6 of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. For someone, this isn't going to resonate for everyone, but for someone, this is a message telling me that there was something that you always wanted. There was some sort of childhood dream of yours that you know now in hindsight you could have made happen for yourself. All right. But instead, you, for whatever reason, either you convinced yourself or others convinced you, or your life experiences had you believing that you couldn't move forward, that you couldn't, that it was the wrong decision to pursue it. Okay. That you are now, I think, in this energy of wistful thinking of, you know, that shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of energy. Like, I wish I had done things differently. I wish I had honored my inner child. And this is coming through in two separate ways, okay? Actually, even more than that. The first message I'm getting for some is that you're in a position now to maybe give some advice or life perspective to someone else, telling someone, encouraging someone to follow their dream, okay? That it's not always... okay, that one lost me. That one left me. I apologize. Yes, you're a mentor for someone, and you're encouraging someone to follow their dream. This is also a confirmation that what you did do in life, what you did pursue in life, is exactly what you were meant to. So although now you're looking back and thinking, I should have done this, or I would have done that, or I could have been this or that, that's the knowledge that you've come away with from your life experience to this point, but it's not the reality you were meant to live in this life experience. So almost so you could, there was so much that you did in this lifetime that was so important, exactly where you were, in the family that you were in the peer group and the social groups that you were in, and the things that you've done and you've said, and the ways that you've helped, and even sometimes in the ways that you've harmed. That was all meant to be. So you haven't actually left anything behind, but I think you were meant to know that perspective, okay, of missing out on that opportunity, per se, which is not what you've done exactly. You were where you were meant to be, but that perspective, because there's someone, I believe, in your realm, or someone that looks up to you, that needs that loving encouragement and guidance to chase their dreams, okay? And you're just the person to do that. And perhaps that's why you didn't move forward in that. The thing that's coming through for me right now is, like, you know, they say that people who can do, and when they can't, they teach. And I don't really like that expression, because I think what it really is you, my communicator friends, you have the knowledge and the capacity and the compassion and the skills to share with someone else, and to encourage and to be the hype man for someone else to move forward and get onto, like, a stage, let's say. That is so convoluted, and I wish you could understand. I hope and pray that you understand. I think I'm not articulating it well. Just, I guess to break it down into a shorter message. Know that the love and support and guidance that you're able to provide right now, okay, is required, it's needed, it's valued, it's supported, and it's coursing through you from spirit, and that your life experience was your life experience for a reason, and you've done beautifully, wonderfully, and there's people who are better, places that are better for you having been in their lives in the ways that you have. Oh my, look. Okay, we'll see what those are, because they came out, and I'm just going to trust. So we have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups. Okay, yeah. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Devil. Okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. So You had choices to make, and you chose love, and there was nothing wrong with choosing love. You have had a beautiful life experience so far. Because of your life experiences and challenges, you can love and be supportive and guide others with a smile on your face, even through troubled waters. You're able to overcome conflict. You're able to overcome sadness. You've faced complications and challenges and have grown from them. Yeah, look at that, the tower. You've been in the crumbling tower. You've overcome difficulties. Maybe you've overcome addictions or, childhood traumas or poverty or bullying or, this devil energy represents anything external to us that can come and really compromise the way we live and experience life and love, right? And you've been through it. And the tower sometimes has to come down to make space for something more beautiful and solid and stronger to show up in its place, right? And you know this, and you can share this. You are the leader, the emperor, as it were, in this particular area, however it resonates for you. So if it was a talent you didn't pursue, or it was a loss you experienced early in life, or it was taking a different pathway because you felt that you had to, and now you're able to guide someone else in that experience, that situation is coming through for you in the first two weeks of October. What a convoluted message this is. I trust my Gemini friends that if you're looking at this cards and looking at these cards and they are resonating with you in a particular way, accept that message, okay? So if my message exactly is not ringing true for you, but from the images on these cards, you are drawing an opinion or a feeling, accept that as your truth, okay? Because it's a general reading, I can't possibly get every situation, but I really do think that you are facing a situation in the first, or a word energies in the first 2 weeks of October, where you're going to meet face to face with something, and you're going to meet it as a leader, as a guider, as a director, and you're going to show up in love. You're going to meet this, whatever it is, in love, in the energy of love. Okay. We got 2 cards for you from the Sacred Medicine Oracle. Love these messages. We have 19, Shaker, the Truth. And number 12, Medicine Rights, Accomplishments. This is about sharing your truth. Maybe the first 2 weeks of October is about sharing your truth. Let's see what it says for you. A shaker is a medicine tool used to commune with the spirit world. The shaking vibration it offers accompanies our prayers, our songs, and our healing intentions. When used over the body with healing intention, it helps to activate stuck energies and begin clearing them from the energy field. A healer from your own lineage steps forward today and hands you this powerful medicine tool that carries bare energy, which invites forward all that has been hibernating within. It's a gift from the spirit world, and it's here to shake up your truth. Your voice is powerful, your truth is profound, and you are ready to speak and share. What words have you swallowed lately? What emotions have you suppressed? Your throat is vibrating with the energy ready to be released, and this shaker is here to assist you in bringing forward all that has been buried deep. As you allow this medicine to move through your throat, the energy center begins to heal. What relationships in your life need more truth spoken? What boundaries need to be set? Where can you use your sacred no? This bear shaker is a powerful tool for transformation. Pulling this card today asks for you to tune into your inner knowing of what is true for you. It validates your lived experiences, emotions, and inner knowing. It is safe for you to speak now. Your ancestors, guides, and healer spirits are all around you holding space. That's an exact, see, the medicine oracle can, the sacred medicine oracle can always articulate the message. It's the exact same message, spoken much, much better. You can tell that Gemini sun, I am not, because sometimes the communication is jagged, but the effort is there, the intention is there. But yes, thank you, the Sacred Medicine Oracle, for clarifying that. We also have accomplishment, medicine rights, number 12. Your healer guides and medicine helpers have created a sacred ceremony for you to affirm that you are on the very next level of your evolution, and they are thrilled with your accomplishments. A cycle has ended, and there is space for the birthing of the new. You are being applauded for your commitment to your healing path. Today they place a circle of plant medicine and flowers to adorn your crown and place their hands upon your heart so you may feel their pride. Take a moment to reflect on the physical, emotional, and spiritual work that you have been moving through. Note the dark moments that you have stood in, the fire that you have walked through, and the oaths that have now dissolved. You hold a truly courageous heart. This card affirms that you have walked with respect and dedication, and you are to be congratulated. You have understood the sacred responsibility of your path. Celebrate, dearest soul, for you have moved through pain and hardship, and now ease is beginning to flow. You've done the work, and now you can rest and receive. That is a beautiful message. The healing affirmation for the medicine rights cards is, my soul has grown in leaps and bounds. I celebrate my brilliance and place in this world. So again, my soul has grown in leaps and bounds, and I celebrate my brilliance and place in this world. Did I read the truth affirmation? I'm not sure that I did. Let's go back. I didn't. Okay. So the healing affirmation for the shaker and truth is, when I choose to speak my truth, I feel free. Right? When I choose to speak my truth, I feel free. Spirit's asking you to free yourself with your truth, with your reality, with your experiences, with your knowledge, with your wisdom. Speak your truth. Feel free. Speak your truth unapologetically. Okay. We're getting an angel guide oracle message for you, my Gemini friends. We'll see what the angels want you to know right now, what message they have for my Gemini friends, please. Angel oracle guide. Oh, come on. Really? We've got 4. You know, we'll take a look at these. I'm not going to read them unless I feel really, really drawn to, but these ones have come forward face up. So cut the cords and take a step back. Let's go with cut the cords first. In spirituality, cords are the energetic bonds that connect us to situations, persons, or places. There are different types of cords, but in this context, they are connections to situations or people that can have a negative and draining effect on us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of the outcome of a situation, especially when it's outside our control. So this is an important time for you to release any attachments to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are wrapping you in a light of love so that you can lovingly detach from situations that could be draining, dramatic, or damaging your health or purpose. Cut the cords, my Gemini friends. Take a step back. Let's see what that message is for you. Your angels are guiding you to take a step back and reflect before proceeding further. There is an excitable and action-oriented energy around you at this time, but you are being encouraged to review the situation before making any moves. Remember that you are a sensitive being, and should the correct steps and intentions not be lined up, you could open yourself up to harsh energies or a situation that could be limiting to your growth. In order to have the best experience and a positive outcome, take some time now to meditate on your actions, intentions, visions, and goals. Call in your angels and invite them to guide you to make decisions that will be supportive of your expansion and highest good. Now we're just going to take a peek, listen deeply, and know. Okay, now I feel compelled to read these because I looked at them, right? Should have looked at them. But I believe they came out for a reason. Everything that happens in a reading is for a reason. So perhaps where it is a general reading, maybe these messages are for someone else. Maybe they're for you. If they resonate, you'll know they're for you. Listen deeply. Angels are sending you guidance and inspiration through your powerful and resonant inner voice. Be ready to listen to that voice now. Listen to yourself. If you aren't able to hear yourself, you'll be blocking your connection to the information, insight, and guidance that can support you going forward. If you've been ignoring or avoiding dealing with someone you feel that you've had to do for a long time, your angels are encouraging you to stop. Listen to yourself and do it now. Your expansion and growth depend on it. If you have received challenging information recently about your life from any source, and you are unsure whether to believe it or not, this card assures you that it is pivotal to the unfolding of your freedom and joy, so listen deeply. And then we have no. What is the message in no? Okay, there we go. Your angels are drawing close at this time to help you recognize that the answer to the question on your mind is no. This is not the time to proceed. You may want to, but you're being encouraged to see beyond the current situation and understand that following through on your idea may have a negative effect on the whole course of your life. Angels are swooping in because they want to save the day and save you a lot of heartache from a choice that is not heart-centered. If you are feeling upset or annoyed by this guidance, that's okay. You're allowed to have an emotional response, but in truth, there will be a part of you that already knows that what you are considering isn't the best use of your energy. So if intuitively you know that the answer is no, then this is confirmation for you. So only take it if it resonates. Don't try to make it fit. Let's see. My Gemini friends, we are going to end your reading with an angel number or two, whatever comes through. And you're being asked, when you see this number anywhere out there in the world, to remember the message on the card as well as the message in this reading today. So you could see these numbers on a receipt, telephone number, license plate, perhaps, address, you know, just anywhere. Clock is most often where I see my angel numbers. Let's see, it's just the one. The gut feeling, 0440. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you must also bring value to the table. Treat others with respect or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. The gut feeling. Intuition, betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. So in bringing it back to the original, You've always been guided to go with your gut feeling. Okay, and this is just confirmation to listen deeply to your inner knowing. And if no is the answer you must give, then no is the answer you must give. So my Gemini friends, this has been your reading for the first 2 weeks of October. I hope it resonated with you in some way. I really enjoyed giving it. I really enjoyed reading it. Yeah. If you're interested and it did resonate with you, if you want to press the thumbs up button, leave a comment, or even subscribe. If you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll be notified when your last 2 weeks of October reading is coming through. So I hope to see you again. Bye for now.